I'm Karen Elgersma, drilling for maple syrup right here on Salt Spring Island, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, a new guide that could help end the cycle of homelessness. Chinese New Year's customs that might make you wiser. And a New York performer inspires students. All that and more on Go Island. Thank you so much for joining us here on Go Island. We are bringing you to beautiful Salt Spring Island today because we are tapping for liquid gold. We are here at Harbor House Organic Farm where there are trees, maple trees with, you can see the water bottles behind me because we're trying to get maple syrup out of it. Now, Rob, I did not know that there was maple syrup here on Salt Spring. There is.
There is. It has been for some time. I mean, a long time ago, we didn't know that you could use it.
But first, we are going to get a little tapping lesson right here on how to tap some maple syrup out of the tree. So what's the first thing you do in order to get, ooh, I love it. I can always feel the stickiness right here.
That's basically, that's where you can see those old holes here. You can see the drainage.
Yes.
You see like that?
Yes.
We stuffed them up and, you can only do it for so long and then you have to move them around.
Okay.
So I'm going to start drilling in here. That's about right.
You gotta love it when you can just put a tap into a tree and maple syrup comes out.
Won't guarantee it's coming out though.
Right, but we'll get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just find it so dang cool that we can tap into maple trees right here in Salt Spring Island and get maple syrup. We're going to tell you more about all the maple syrup that is being flown out of these trees and turning into culinary pieces of art here at Harbor House in just a moment. But first, Nikki Iwanishan has a really cool story for us. There's a new street survival guide. It's kind of like a 411 on all the different services that are available out there. Very neat story. We're here on Salt Spring Island and we are harvesting, get this, maple syrup. Yes, so exciting. Now this is where we're turning the sap into actual syrup. And why do you use wood to boil it?
Well, this is the old-fashioned way of doing it. You don't want to do it any different. I mean, this is part of the romance of the original maple syrup. If
you want to be part of the harvest, you can come to the Maple Festival right here at Harbor House on Salt Spring Island. Tell us about what's happening this weekend.
If you start at about 10 o'clock in the morning and it goes right through till about 2, about 4 hours of it. We'll give demonstrations and have people, so you get the various stages they can taste.
Yes.
You know, from the beginning right till the finished product. And then afterwards they have hot chocolate and pancakes and that kind of thing. And then the kids take a farm tour.
Sounds like a sweet time. Now we're going to head to the kitchen here at Harbor House Hotel in just a moment and see some of the culinary maple inventions that are being created. But first, Sucheta Singh has a really cool story for us. It is Chinese New Year coming up, and did you know it's the year of the snake? Now the snake is considered to be wise, good at problem solving, very smart. And there are all sorts of customs and superstitions around this time of year. Sucheta Singh explains. The Chinese New Year, or Lunar Year, is this Sunday, so Happy New Year to all that are celebrating. We are here at Harbor House Organic Farm right here on Salt Spring Island, and we are talking about local maple syrup. And when we come back, we're going to show you how we are going to create a lovely salad using this maple syrup. We also have a great story on how a singer-songwriter from New York City goes to Courtney. So please stay with us. We have such a sweet show for you today on Go Island because we're on Salt Spring Island. We have just harvested some maple syrup that Chef Brooke Winters is now going to turn into edible pieces of art. So first of all, what are we going to create today?
So we're going to create 3 dishes that we've highlighted with our maple syrup. The first one's going to be our maple banana French toast. We have steeped the maple right into the batter for the bread, and we're also using a whipped maple butter with a little bit of candied walnuts on top with our maple syrup. Serve that on a nice wooden board. Our second dish is going to be our organic farm greens, fresh from our farm every day. And I've made a maple bacon vinaigrette.
Did you hear that? Maple bacon vinaigrette. And is the maple syrup here different than our Quebec maple syrup?
I definitely think so. For me, flavor-wise, our syrup is much more well-rounded in flavor. So you're not getting a huge sweetness. It's rounded. It's got a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of sweetness. It's nicely balanced. So it's really easy for me to cook with it.
Well, I'm going to be trying a taste of this in just a moment. But first, we're going to head to Courtenay, where a local school has the privilege of having a well-known singer-songwriter from New York City come and do a music video with them. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go away, because when we come back, this week in BC, talking about the latest update on smart meters and more recipes with local maple syrup. My goodness.
I would say I don't want a smart meter, period.
We are having a very sweet time here in the kitchen at Harbour House Hotel, right here on Salt Spring Island, because they have harvested their maple syrup and given it to the very talented chef Brooke, who has created some great things. What do you have here?
So this one is our maple gelato. So we've steeped our fresh maple syrup from the farm into the anglaise just to create a nice balanced gelato, and then we've topped it with our candied maple nuts on top.
Maple, maple everywhere. And if people come to the Maple Festival, which is this weekend on Salt Spring Island, right here at Harbour Hotel and Organic Farm, they will not only get a tour of the farm,
yep,
and an opportunity to see how the maple syrup is harvested, but they get to enjoy some of these culinary treats. Thank you so much for watching. Please go on our Facebook page and give us any feedback you have, any ideas. Maybe you have a maple syrup recipe for us. Follow us on Twitter. Send us any story ideas you have. We just love chatting to you. Thanks so much for watching.